Good morning. Welcome to our daily devotion. Monday, November 23rd. Wow, it just seems like November just started. We're at the very end of the book of John now. We've gone through the entire book of John. I have a folder here with all the daily devotions from the book of John. We've been in it for some time now. So we're at the very last verse now. Let me read it. Jesus did many other things as well. If every one of them were written down, I suppose that even the whole world will not have room for the books that would be written. Morning, Serena. Morning, Veronica. Jesus did many things that were not recorded. Too many to even record. Why? Because he spent his whole life doing good for others. He was literally an example for us to follow. And starting tomorrow, we're going to go now to the Gospel of Matthew to learn more about these other things that were written. John has his account of Jesus. Matthew has his account, and it's interesting because Matthew was written to the Jews. So we're going to start the book of Matthew tomorrow. But the question I have now for you today is, good morning, Rose, good morning, Braz, is how many good things did you do in your life? Looking back at your life, how many good things do you do? They'll come out at your funeral when people say good things about you. Would you be known as a person that spent their whole life helping others? Like Jesus, that's what our hope would be. My hope would be that if they had open sharing, that it would like there was no room for all the books to be written about Jesus. I would hope that there would be no time for the people that want to share about the good things that you did at your funeral. Wouldn't that be awesome? If they would just keep sharing and sharing and sharing, because of so many things that you did in your life. My brother just had his funeral. Wasn't able to go back there because of the virus, but got to see it online at the funeral home there where they had open sharing. I got to hear what the people had to say. Every one of his children shared about him. Incredible sharing. Every one of his grandchildren that were there shared about him. It was interesting because every one of his children at one point in their life worked for him. He was in construction. He built homes and he painted houses, etc. And most of his life. And every one of his kids worked for him. And then every one of his grandchildren ended up working for him. He taught them how to work hard because he was a hard worker. He worked all the way up to where he couldn't walk anymore. He taught them how to pray, and he taught them the importance of church. He never missed church. He would have to be so sick that he couldn't stand up for him to ever miss church. He taught them the importance of family. Oh my gosh. Whenever we went back there, whenever my wife and I, or when our whole family went back there, he always insisted that we stayed at his place. Every time we went back there, he would immediately have a gathering of all the family back there to welcome us. When we would land at the airport, he would always be the one that was there to greet us when we came to the airport. He was a family man. And he taught his kids and his grandkids the importance of family. He taught his kids how to support the church and other ministries. He never went to church without putting his check in the collection when it came by. He supported other ministries. For the last 5 years, he's been supporting 3 orphans children in India. In fact, he sent a check a week before he died. He sent a check for 3 months. It was almost like he knew that he was probably not going to make it, so he sent a check for 3 months, 1 week before he died, for the 3 children that he adopted in India. So, what about you? What about you? Good morning, Alicia. Morning, Michelle. What about you? What's your life going to be known for? What have you done when if you were to sit right down right now and start listing on a piece of paper everything that you could think of that you did in your lifetime to help others, whether family or neighbors or church or even strangers, uh, how long would you keep on writing? How much have you done for others? What about, well, your family? Will your family have a long list of things to share at your funeral of everything that you did that you were known for? They have a saying, is the world a better place as a result of you living on it? If, is the world a better place as a result of you having lived on earth? Because that's what life is all about. Life is all about helping others. That's what Jesus was known for. Let me read this again. Jesus did many other things as well. If every one of them were written down, I suppose that even the whole world will not have room enough for the books that would be written. Jesus did so many things that they literally wouldn't have room enough to write them all. Boy, I want to follow Jesus. I want to follow Jesus. How about you? Do you want to follow Jesus and spend your life doing things that it was interesting last night? I don't know what it is, but I had a pain on my side and I was having a hard time sleeping. And the alarm went off at 7:20, and it was just kind of like, usually I'm up before the alarm even goes up, but this morning it was like, oh, and it was cold in the house, so that it was so comfy in the bed. It was like, oh, it was hard getting up out of the bed. But I did it because you pay me so well and it's my job. No, I did it because that's what I want my life to be about. I want my life to be about ministering to others, helping others, doing everything that I can in my lifetime to achieve as much as I possibly can. It was interesting. My oldest son was here and he was sharing about Gary, my brother, and he was talking about, boy, he was such a good man and everybody had nothing but good things to say about him. And then he gave me a comforting word and he said, Dad, you're going to be like that. You're going to be like that. They're going to have a lot of good things to say about you and nobody's going to say anything bad about you. And I thought, wow, that's what I want to be known for. That's what I want to be known for helping others, caring about others, spending my life doing that, and spending my life doing that all the way to the end, like my brother, where he wrote that check a week before he died, where I'm doing it all the way to the end. What about you? What about you? What do you want to be known for? What have you spent your life doing, and what are you going to spend the rest of your life doing? Some of you watching this are as old as I am. Some are younger than I am. If you're as old as I am, did you stop? Or are you going to keep on going? Are you going to keep on going so there's more books to be written about you? I hope you choose to do that. I hope you don't choose to stop. You don't retire from helping others. I hope that you choose to keep on going and having another book written about you. God bless you. Have a great day. Tonight now we'll be doing our special message at 7 o'clock. I hope you can join us. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Have a great day.